it's Chelsea. Welcome back to the Digital Art Elements through Illustrator video series. We've already talked about how to create organic forms out of shapes. We're going to do a little bit with geometric forms now. I've got this shape of a cat, and we're going to talk about how to make it into a form. You can either create your own shape or check the description to find out how to get this cat shape. To start out, you'll notice that I have a lot of different shapes here. A lot of parts make up single elements of the cat's face. So I want to simplify this a little bit before we begin. I'll start with the whiskers, and what I'm actually going to do is select the whiskers and the head, and then I'll hold down Shift and click, and then I'll only have my whiskers selected. I want these to be all one shape, so what I'm going to do is come over here to my Pathfinder. If you don't have a Pathfinder, it can be found in your window. And for this one, we're just going to unite. That makes it so those three pieces are all together. We'll do the same thing for the other side, holding Shift and unite. Now for this shape here, it's a little bit more complicated. You can see that there are actually 4 shapes that make up the mouth. So how can we make it so that it's one shape? Well, we're going to start out by deselecting the head and the 2 black circles. We want to start by making this one shape. So, of course, we'll use our Unite in our Pathfinder. Next, we're going to cut this part out with the shapes that we created. So hold down Shift and click and go to Shape Builder tool. And if you hold down Option or Alt, you can see the negative sign next to my cursor. If I click, then I will get rid of the extra parts. I can also drag to get rid of them. Now I have this simplified shape in the same way that I have these simplified shapes. And lastly, we want to connect the ears to the head shape. So I'm going to hold down Shift and click the ears and the head shape. And the same thing, I'll unite them. Looks like the triangle went to the back there. Also looks like I didn't have that connected, so let's try again. There we go. And we're going to bring this shape to the front. All right. Let's copy everything and bring it to the side so that we can keep it just in case something happens. I'll hold down Alt and drag. We have everything over here. Now, one thing I want to show you is if you are to do a 3D effect on a black shape, it won't be quite as vibrant as it would be with other colors. For example, let's instead make our shape purple. The effects of the 3D effect is a lot more prominent on a color. So I'm going to keep this purple as I work through here, and we'll keep it on the base material. You can play around with the different options in here, but I would suggest for something like this where you're supposed to view it from the front, that you should probably keep it from the front. Of course, from the back won't work because it won't look 3D. And if you put it off axis, it it is not that you can't get it to work, but since everything is symmetrical, it will be hard for you to make it exactly correct. Not to say that it's impossible, but I'll keep it at the front. If you want to change any of these and see how they change your design, you're welcome to do that. If you want to change the lighting, you can do that as well. All right, now that we have our base face shape, we're going to pause here and we will talk about how to make those facial features in the next video. All right, I'll see you there.